I'm in my basement doing my laundry, and the Lord just hit me with a thought. And so I'm not going to wait. I'm not going to wait to share it. And it is continuing on this theme of Peter and getting out of the boat, right? We're told that all the disciples were afraid, right? All of them. Some of them stayed in the boat. Peter got out, right? Why was it that Peter got out, right? He was afraid. Jesus said, "Do not be afraid. Take courage. Take heart. It is I." This is a beautiful thing about Peter. What did Peter? Peter was bold, right? Peter just went for it, right? With lots of things. Peter was afraid, and what did he want? He wanted to be close to Jesus, right? That's why he did it. It wasn't a bad motivation, right? I truly believe that when he said, "Lord, if it's you, bid me to come out and walk out on the water," that it wasn't like, "Oh, Jesus is going to let me do this, and I'm going to look really, really good, and I'm going to show off that I can walk on water for all the others." That wasn't it at all. What was Peter's motivation? I am positive he was afraid. We're told that they all were terrified. So he was terrified. And so what did he want? He wanted to be close to Jesus. When you and I are terrified, the remedy is to be close to Jesus. Jesus is the one that will fix that. He is the one that will save that. But where Peter went wrong is that Peter decided on his own how he was going to be close to Jesus. And I think sometimes we do that. We get out of the boat. What's the boat? Represents the church and her teachings. That sometimes we feel like, no, I'm not going to wait to try to understand what the church is teaching. I am afraid I'm going to go try to find this on my own, right? Rather than just like staying within the teachings. But even more than that, that's kind of a side note that just popped in my head. The reason why, right here, as I'm doing my laundry, as I'm cleaning up my laundry and my thoughts, right, is that I think sometimes Jesus is present, right? Jesus was present there, a little ways away on the water, but Jesus was there, and Peter was afraid. And I think that there are times where when we are afraid, where we want Jesus to fix things, to solve things, to be present, to calm our fear in a specific way. And so we end up commanding Jesus, like Peter did, right? We end up commanding Jesus, I need you to do this. And we just start moving in that direction, expecting that he's going to walk in that direction with us. What we need to do in those difficult moments, always, 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 when we are afraid, is say, "Lord, save me. Lord, I believe that you are here with me." And then we trust that Jesus is loving, and we trust that he is who he is. Somebody who loves us so much that he died for us, right? In order to save us from the thing that we should be most afraid of, which is our brokenness and our lack of saving ourselves. Eternal death, which is what would happen without him. That is the scariest thing ever. And in order to save us from that, he went and he died on the cross. Jesus is willing and has done and will continue to do everything. So when you are afraid, and so afraid, and you see Jesus out there on the horizon, maybe you don't even see him. I think sometimes we can get super afraid and we're like, okay, what do I need to do to fix this? We need to wait on the boat patiently, to wait and to say, Jesus knows exactly where I am. Jesus was the one who sent the apostles out on the boat, right? He said, go across to the other side. And I think that's the hardest time, when we feel like we're following what God has asked us to do, right? When it's not just that we're all going off and about and we make some decisions to do things and then suddenly we're lost and we're like, oh gosh, how did I get here? The thing that is most painful and hardest is when we're saying, I prayed about this, and Lord, I discerned that this is what you wanted me to do. Lord, I'm doing this thing in the first place because I am following you. And how are you leaving me here? He knows what he's doing, and he's not just leaving you there. He will come. He is present to you already. Sometimes we just don't exactly see it. He says, in every moment, be not afraid. When you are afraid, Trust that Jesus is going to calm the storm the exact way and in the exact time that he knows he is going to. But wait. Don't say, I need to be close to Jesus, and because of that, I'm going to get out of the boat like Peter did. Jesus was coming. Jesus had his plan. Wait upon the Lord. Be still and know that he is God. Let him calm your fear. Let him save you. Patiently, one moment at a time, one step at a time. Know that he is there. Know that he will always lead you. That he will always lead you, and he will never leave you. Have an amazing day, trusting in the Lord. Cry out, Lord, save me, as many times a day as you need, and be not afraid.